My sisters and brothers, I greet you all with the love and peace of the Lord. I invite you to meditate together with me on the Holy Word of God of 26th September 2020. The focus of our reflection, the way of Jesus, is the way of the cross, and a true follower never evades it. One's way of life, whatever be the age or stage, should not be contrary to it. Certainly, our destiny is eternal glory and joy, but this does not mean that suffering and sadness are ruled out from our life. Especially, following Jesus will necessarily involve cross and struggle. One cannot reach the destiny of glory unless one walks the way of the Lord, and one cannot walk the way of the Lord unless one walks the way of the cross. Running away from the cross in life, resenting and resisting it, would amount to failure and infidelity to our very call and identity. The cross of suffering is not a matter of shame or impotence, but is a sign of authenticity, fidelity, and strength of discipleship. Greatness does not consist in avoiding any sort of difficulty, but in facing them and standing firm amid challenge and struggle for the sake of God and good. This clarity and conviction, this direction and determination must be especially among the young. The book of Ecclesiastes very specially focuses on the young because their age is very precarious and susceptible to all evil and deviating influences. There is every possibility for them to be comfort seeking and avoid any sort of cross in their life. There is every possibility to be confused and misguided. There is every possibility to neglect God and the spiritual concerns, and every possibility to allow themselves to be carried away by the pleasures and allurements of the world. It is in this context they must remember the impermanent and transient nature of life. They must remember that they will need to stand accountable before God on the day of judgment. They need to constantly extricate themselves from the shackles of the earth and orient themselves toward heaven. They must bear in mind that it is only through the path of suffering, sacrifice, and virtue they attain their destiny of glory and eternity. And now the direction and the directive for our life. God Himself, though sinless and perfect, did not evade the cross, but embraced it and transformed it into a means of salvation. Can we too turn our crosses into channels of grace and growth.